Hi everyone, thank you so much for following my previous video. Especially one of my closest friends watching a video has contacted me and asked me about some recommendation in regard a course to follow to start a dropshipping kind of business. So in this video I wanna talk about dropshipping, my thought, and the courses that I would recommend. So the first things that I want to tell is about the courses. Info courses, they're really good. I bought some in the past. I have hacked others, which is not that good. But I'm honest with you, the informations are out there. In general recommendation about the courses, my recommendation would be in general, try to go for people that are less known and less established. For smaller people, they usually are more genuine, they give more informations, and they cost less. At the end, the informations are the same. When you go for more established and more famous people, courses are much more expensive, and the gap in price doesn't justify the amount of information. And the costs are usually, sometimes they're general. I wouldn't recommend to go for very famous and established people. I wouldn't pay $1,000 for a course because the informations are already out there, and the informations that are in the course are just the starting point. But the most important, I'm gonna give you some recommendations specifically in regard dropshipping courses, but first I wanna start talking in regard dropshipping itself. I wanna give my opinion in regard dropshipping, and I wanna start saying that in life, if something seems too good to be true, it probably is. I truly believe that. From my experience in business as in life, this game of life is hard and there are no shortcuts. And this one I can guarantee you. And this applies in everything that I do. I think that many times in life we are like on a junction, on an intersection, and there are two roads ahead of us that we can choose. One way it seems easy and it's sunny and there are rainbows, and the other way it seems more tough. It's hard and muddy, challenging, rocky. And 95% of the people, for this reason, make the very reasonable choice to go for the easy way, sunny and full of rainbow. And you know what they get? They get jack shit. They get pretty much nothing. Why? 95% of the people choose the easy way and they get nothing. Why is that? First of all, because there are not easy way. And the majority of the time, what you have assessed from the junction and intersection, that was the easy way, it's going to bring you up challenges at the first turn, after the first corner. And when those challenges are coming, you're going to give up, because the consideration that you have done, that was the easy way, is gonna make you think, oh, that's not that easy, so you're gonna give up. you didn't foresee those challenges from the intersection, and when you choose the easy way, that you realize that it is tough than it seems, and hence that is not an easy way. So maybe you should try something different, and then you establish that syndrome of shiny object, keep on changing, easy way, easy way, easy way, and there is no easy way, and then you always start in circle. Or the other option when you choose the easy way is that it is really full of sun and rainbow, but it is a scam, and if there are no challenges, it means that there is no golden pot at the end of the rainbow, but only thing that you're doing is to waste your time and money, and probably somebody else is benefiting of this scam. 95% choose the easy way. Only 5% choose the hard way. They embrace the philosophy that I call of seeking discomfort. I love seeking discomfort. This is what I do. Because I believe that if you want to achieve extraordinary result, you need to do things different from what everyone else is doing. That's a very long ass introduction to talk about dropshipping, and saying that it seems like an easy way, dropshipping, right? It seems all sunny and rainbow. You don't need to put money up front, you don't need to store inventory, you cash in the money from the sales before actually purchasing the product. How easy it seems, right? It's not. It's a bunch of bullshit. And I'm not telling you because I'm skeptical. I'm not telling you because I don't believe in it. I'm telling you because I've been doing it for 2 years. And I know exactly what that means. And I'm gonna break it down for you in the next couple of minutes. But think about it. If it was that easy, right? No money up front, and you get the money from the sales first, wouldn't everyone do it? And if everyone is doing it, don't you think that there are gonna be some other challenges, like competition, for example, or like other challenges? Let's put it that way. Dropshipping is a big word. It encompasses many different implementation of the same logic, the same idea. What are those different implementations? You sell mostly on 3 or 4 different platforms on internet when you do e-commerce. Amazon, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, right now very hot and very popular, and your own website, mostly developed in Shopify or WooCommerce or whatever, but your website. So those ones are the 4 selling platforms that are most famous, most used. So what is dropshipping? Dropshipping, it's something that I think will be majority of the time what people really mean by dropshipping is retail arbitrage, meaning I sell on one platform something that on another platform it's sold for less. So for example, people and every guru and every implementation of the same concept, it's implemented in slightly different way. Some people recommend to do dropshipping, selling stuff on Amazon that then they buy from eBay, or somebody else does the opposite, or somebody recommend to sell on Amazon things that they buy from Walmart, from Kmart, from Dropship Zone, from Bunnings. whatever. Same, right? It's retail arbitrage. Or somebody else recommend to sell on Amazon, eBay or Facebook stuff that they buy from AliExpress, so international, shipped from China. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So I purchased something on Amazon or on eBay or on Facebook, thinking that I'm buying it locally, and my delivery expectations are about 3 to 4 days with nowadays shipping standard, and rather I wait 2 months. How do you think I'm gonna feel? If you're selling on Amazon, on eBay, do you think I'm gonna be happy about the service that I'm providing, that I'm receiving as a customer? Of course not. And then I'm gonna report people, and an account get shut down, and you make a bunch of money, but you have no control on the inventory or on the shipping. It is absolutely not a scalable business. And let me be clear, I have done it. I've done it for 2 years, and I've implemented this kind of business model in many different ways. Always legitimately, because I realized pretty quickly that you cannot do not legitimate stuff on internet anymore. You get got immediately shut down, and don't even think about going that way. It's not responsible, whatever. It doesn't exist. So I've implemented it the right way, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work because you don't have control over the operation and distribution. You don't know if the inventory and the stock there. You don't have control. Not only you don't have control, but, and listen to me carefully now, you don't add any value in the transaction. This is why dropshipping sucks. This is why I wouldn't recommend to people to start with dropshipping. You don't add any value. You are making money out of an information and knowledge gap. The buyer didn't know that they could have buy from this other platform for less. That's all that you're doing. You're not adding value. So if I'm buying on Amazon something that is cheaper on eBay, once I realize that this item I could have bought it on eBay, no, I would buy it from there. Or if I realize that you are shipping from China, from AliExpress, I can bypass you immediately. Or another competitor can come, can do the same things, undercut you, and because you're not adding any value, you're out of business. It can be implemented. You can make some money, but you cannot scale it because the margins are so low eventually that the amount of work and effort that you put in is not worth it. Simple as that. There are extremely rare occasions where what I've just told you is not true. That is the 1%. And the 1% includes where you are dropshipping people from local suppliers that are not selling online. Let's say if you are located in Ireland and there is this Irish farmer that is making the best cheese in the world, is willing to ship it to a potential customer, but is not willing to create the e-commerce infrastructure to attract the customer. In that case, a dropshipper is doing a useful service of opening a sales channel to the farmer, making the sale. That can be done. So what I'm saying is dropshipping work as a service for the actual manufacturer or supplier of the goods when this person does not have a point of sale online. That's one option where it works. It can be done in that way. Another way where it could be implemented, extremely hard to do it, is where you become a guru in SEO and you don't go to sell on Facebook or Amazon or Shopify or whatever website, but you create your own website. You create your own website. And the fee that usually those marketplaces get are around 10%. If you can attract people to your website because you are that good at SEO, then you can sell at exactly the same price, exactly the same selling price from one of those well-known platforms, but you make the 10% cut commission for the advertising. Extremely challenging to be better in catching eyeball and attention than those huge marketplaces. But it can be done, especially when you are good at focusing your attention in SEO or whatever kind of strategy to reach the customer that is very specific. Even on Facebook campaign of a Facebook advertisement campaign can be done. So, to close it up, my recommendation on the courses for dropshipping, I'm gonna give 3. Number 1, Kevin David, huge superstar of online courses. By the way, I have no affiliation with none of those 3. I'm not gonna leave any link, I'm not gonna get any commission, I'm just sharing my experience. So open up your ear. Kevin David, the spelling is pretty clear, you can't go wrong, you see him everywhere. It sounds a little bit scammy, it is a little bit scammy, his courses cost a lot, but they are pretty comprehensive. If you really want to waste the money, he's gonna give you a full overview 360 degree of whatever topic you are interested into. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you really want to spend the money, he's a reliable source. You can find it pirated somewhere. Wholesale TED. Sarah, a New Zealander girl. She is legit. Kiwi girl, very technical, fully comprehensive course, very, very technical about SEO, search engine optimization, and WooCommerce, Shopify. She's a bomb. She's got a lot of material, and you can go for it. The cost is much less expensive, and you get a lot of value in return. You learn a lot. She declined the strategy of dropshipping more into printing on demand. Can do the way, or another guy, that's the first person that I have followed, and I would say my first mentor. I've met him in person, he's a good guy. Neil Waterhouse, Aussie guy. He does both importing and dropshipping courses, even seminar live. His price is not too high, and you can learn the basics to survive, to start spinning the wheel. So So those ones are 3 recommendations. I want to close up though with one last thought. If dropshipping represents the sunny and rainbow easy way at the end of which there is no golden pot, well, what would that be the hard way for somebody that wants to seek discomfort? The mud. Garage sales, excellent place to start. Start. It's a gym. Exercise. Build your muscles. Without investing and risking any money, garage sales. Weekend, you drive your car to garage of people that are selling stuff, and then by doing some quick search on eBay of what the value of those items are, try to negotiate the price. Usually those people have no idea of the potential opportunity of selling second-hand stuff on eBay, but actually there are huge margins there. Garage sales and then selling on eBay. This is how I started. This is how I'm here today after 4 years. I've done it for 6 months, then the gym was enough and I moved to other stuff. But this is the way I started. I am preaching exactly what I did. And it's not an idea that I just came up with. To be honest, I was inspired by Gary Vee. He talks a lot about that. He does it. Gary Vee. Gary Vaynerchuk. You know those guys. If you don't, that's a big issue, guys. And the same Neil Waterhouse. At the real core beginning, in his book, in his ebook, he was recommending to starting from there, garage sales. But then after the first 3 to 4 months, maybe 6, 3 to 4 months, I started transitioning, and then by the 6 months, I was fully doing importing. You can call it private labeling if it sounds more cool, but I just want to make it clear. Importing by large quantity of goods from overseas, import it into the country you are in, and buy wholesale, sell retail, and make margins that way. It's different game. Still e-commerce, still you sell all the same platform, but you own the product. You look after the logistic challenges of importing the goods from overseas, the sea freight, the taxation, the distribution in the country. And because you need to invest the money up front and look after all those operations, you add value and you get rewarded. That's the only way. Very challenging. But I think that's the only way to be truly successful in e-commerce, making business online. Find a challenge and provide a solution. With dropshipping, what's the challenge? The fact that people don't know that you could have bought it somewhere else for cheap, that's not a big challenge, hence is not very much rewarded. With this, I thank you again for your attention, guys and girls, and I wish you a good rest of your day. Here it's a Sunday night, and I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm gonna watch some movie with my wife. Thank you very much. Bye for now.